And welcome to episode 26 of the Box Nostalgia Podcast with Ponga and Bierski. What is going on, Ponga, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm
when's
happy to get another episode in.
I was gonna say, when's the last time we had an episode?
It was a month ago. We are on. I made this joke the other day. I'm gonna make it again. We are on the Slab Podcast.
Well, we
we're on the Slab Podcast schedule. That's okay though.
we get called the Slab Podcast, so
We
we thought
we do.
we'd follow the rule.
How's everything been, dude?
Pretty good. It's pretty busy as usual. I think we're both kind of hitting that right now, where it's kind of hard to find a day to go live on the channel. It feels like we always have something coming up,
Yeah.
but yeah, going well. We got a big box break tomorrow. I had to plug it right at the beginning.
Oh snap! Right at the beginning, you're plugging it.
We got a big box break tomorrow. Really, really cool. It's the first vintage box I'm going to be breaking all by myself. So a lot of
too, baby.
auctions as well. But yeah, doing well. Going to be prepping for that later tonight. Looking through some cards we got for tomorrow. But yeah, doing well. How are you doing? Everything good?
Everything's good, man. I'm doing well. Gearing up. I guess waiting to go back to work. I thought this week was going to be the week, but it seems like next week is the week. But I did not waste time. Although I didn't stream much this past week, I did get a lot of yard work done. I sent you the pictures of the raised garden beds. Very happy with how they came out. Wife's very happy with how they came out. So I think everyone is happy with how things came out.
Yeah, I was doing some yard work today as well.
It was too nice. It was so nice today. It rained during the first half of the day, but the second half of the day was just top notch. Beautiful weather. I can't believe how nice it was.
Yeah.
So, all right. All right, we're gonna get into it. First item on the board, obviously, as always, item of the week. What do we have today, Mr. Ponga? I know you have something very special.
You go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. So I've showed this around a couple times, but I have yet to show it on Box Nostalgia. So I'm going to give it its props one more time. But I have a 2001 Japanese Versus Series Darkness Energy Hollow. But it's got the most awesome sketch on it ever, guys. So I've showed it a couple times on a few different streams. Big Absol fan after receiving this card. Shout out Quilly. My man sent this bad boy to me. Beautiful looking card. Big fan of it. Went down some Absol rabbit holes. Was searching for a lot of stuff Absol related when I was in Chicago a couple weeks ago. So big fan of what's going on with the Absols. But yeah, so thanks again, Quilly. Beautiful looking card. That's probably the last time I'll show it on a stream because I've kind of been just pedaling that bad boy around because I'm very happy with it. So
yeah, you got to.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, all right, Ponga, your turn to go.
All right, so I'll start with the worst one first. But one of, well, I think he's in Pokenomics as well, but longtime viewer of the Fanatics live stream. His name's Jaws Dropping. We were going back and forth like back in January about him making card stands for me. And so, well, I didn't know at first it was going to be card stands, but he said he was going to make me something, 3D print me something. And so we were going back and forth. He went out of the country, said that like he was busy and stuff. So fast forward 3 months, I finally get a package this week in the mail. Didn't realize what it was going to be because it was a big box. I was expecting something small, but I'll show the worst one first for obvious reasons. So we got the card stand, which is really,
for obvious reasons.
But it's magnetic, so you can.
Oh, that's awesome!
Really, really cool. And then he made me 2 other ones with my colors and my name on it.
Nice.
It's really cool, and it's like the perfect way I would write it as well with the proper capitalization. But then there was something absolutely insane that was also in the box. So I think we know my logo, right? Like the purple and I guess like
teal.
Blue.
Yeah.
I love that color combination. My wife designed that logo for me, which is really cool. But he 3D printed me.
What?
Yeah, I think the colors are a little drowned out from the light, but it's basically my logo, completely like indented here. And then wait a second, it opens. It completely opens, and
it says "Get out of here."
Wait. So he's opened a lot of packs with us, and I always say like Zapdos is like my favorite SIR from Scarlet and Violet. So it was the first SIR I pulled for him. It graded a 9, which is really cool. I feel a lot worse of him giving me a 9. No, I would feel a lot worse if it was a 10 and he gave it
I
to me.
got you. Yeah.
But yeah, he gave me the first SIR that I pulled for him. And then at the bottom of the Pokeball, it also says my name in it, which
That's
is really,
awesome,
really
dude.
cool. And then the purple stand is magnetic and there's magnets in here, so it stands. So I could display it with it open, and then you could obviously like display a card in there while it's open, which
Oh.
is absolutely insane.
3D printing technology, man.
Dude, I was like, look at this. It like closes. It's like it's got like the rubber bottom. It's
Yeah, that's hot.
dude, I was absolutely speechless when I opened it. I opened it. I was home alone, and I opened it, and I was like, I don't even know. Like, how do you thank someone for doing that for you? Like, this is a lot of effort, right? Like, you have to
Yeah,
design
yeah.
all that stuff, and it's a lot of trial and error, and it just like I don't know. It just makes me feel good, right? Because it's like obviously, like some streamers take things very transactional, and they don't really get to know their community as much. But Jaws has been a day one, and it just makes me feel like I'm doing something right. When someone puts that much effort, um, I do need to give another small shout out. S Jones, he always banters with me in chat. He also gifted me a hoodie, which is absolutely awesome as well. But yeah, Jaws, shout out to you. I genuinely can't thank you enough. It's quite literally maybe the coolest thing that I've ever gotten. I mean, it's big. It's the size of my head, dude. Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about
dude,
here?
that's awesome. That is a S tier gift for sure.
Dude, it's insane. And like the fact that you could open it and display a card in it is just it's crazy.
I love the magnetic touches too on the
Dude,
stands. I think
yeah.
that's pretty damn
I
cool.
mean, it's just like, come on. Like, what
Yeah.
are we doing here?
I
Like
saw
this,
that yesterday in your stream. That's pretty awesome.
it's just
Or a
insane,
couple
dude.
days ago.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Good for you, dude. Congratulations on that awesome gift, man. That's
Yeah.
thanks for showing that with us on the old item of the week. All right, we are gonna move on. Next up, this week in history, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. We didn't do a Legend of Zelda tier list, did we? I don't think we've ever. Or did we rank the games? I think we did.
Did we?
Early, one of the early episodes, I
Maybe.
think perhaps. I think we did actually. We definitely did rank them. But 25 years ago today in Japan, I'm sorry, 25 years ago tomorrow in Japan, Majora's Mask was released. Quarter century ago. I want everyone to let that settle in for a second. You're talking about nostalgia and the fact that that came out 25 years ago. I was 11 25 years ago. So,
Are you a Majora's Mask fan?
I am not a Majora's Mask fan.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's a hot take, right? That's my hot take.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but like, come on.
It's dude, that moon scared the crap out of me too. That's some creepy stuff. So
I just like I want to explore. I don't want to be on the time. Like,
yeah,
let me do
the
what I
time
want.
constraint, giving kids anxiety and needing therapy. That's how you go. That's how you started off. But yeah, 25 years ago today, Majora's Mask released in Japan. I just thought that was pretty cool that, quarter century has passed. And games like that we love so much and have played and millions have played. 25 years, a long ass time, man. But we are moving on. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have our tier list this week. Glory to Team Rocket. Ponga is trying to get me canceled. I have mixed feelings on this set. So we're going to get into it. But I'm going to let Ponga go ahead and take it down. Like I said, there's a lot here that I haven't seen most of these cards. I know there's a couple that I have seen.
Oh, well, that makes it way hard. So, like, some of these, like, I didn't stream last Sunday because of Easter, but Thursday was my first stream with it, and I opened like 11 or 12 boxes, and some of the cards definitely look better in person. I think some of the cards actually look worse in person as well. So I'm always the kind of person, like, when I rank cards, I always like to see them in person because sometimes the way the texturing is makes it pop a little more, or sometimes the colors are a little more vibrant in person than they are online, like a flat picture. But yeah, I'll start it. my favorite card in the set. The Nidoking is. I don't know why I like it so much. I think the texture is really good on it. I haven't pulled it yet, but I know you're not a fan of the trainers on the card, but I think this is like a perfect like.
But this is what I'm talking about. That's what I want. If the trainer's going to be on the card, don't make the trainer this is about Nidoking, not Giovanni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I feel like Nidoking's like a kind of like a sleeper Pokemon in Gen 1. I feel like you never like Nidoqueen and Nidoking never get talked about, but like they're absolutely elite in the game. I love using them as like my alternate team when I replay the games because like you just never played with them as a kid. And I just think the art's really, really cool. Obviously, you have the attack going on with Giovanni in the background, looking like the Team Rocket leader back there. But this is absolute S tier for me. I think it's my favorite card in the set.
Yeah, it's a good card. So you're saying S tier. Again, I'm looking at some of these for the first time.
Yeah, so like the flat picture kind of makes it look.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen this card though. I like this art. Like I said, with the trainers and stuff. I know I was talking smack when I was on Java's 30 for 30 this month, but if the trainer like the one with the Mewtwo drives me nuts, but we're gonna go with this trainer. I'm a big fan of Pokemon doing attacks in the cards. I don't think Giovanni takes over the card here. This is an A tier card for me.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I like Nidoking. Like you said, it's not a well-used Pokemon, and it's definitely overlooked because of Nidoran and Nidorino and stuff like that, but Nidorina, but good card nonetheless. Let's see here. Just pick the top left one for me. Oh, top left. All right, so this is Zamazenta. I actually really like this card. I like the coloring in the
I call it Shield Doggo.
Shield Doggo. I love the coloring in the background. I think that's beautiful. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of these legendary Pokemon from Sword and Shield.
Why is it the Team Rocket set?
I don't know why it's in the Team Rocket set. Well, it was in what? This is probably in Heat Wave, if I'm not mistaken.
No, this is Team Rocket.
Oh, this is Disclosure to the Team Rocket. I don't know why I'm thinking Destined Rivals. I almost wrote Destined Rivals before, too, when we were setting this up. I don't understand why it's in the Team Rocket set. That doesn't make much sense. It's a pretty card. Obviously, it's an art rare. I'd say I put this probably in between B and C, though. It's not my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's kind of like compared to some of the other ones. I always say like in my streams, I'm a fan of like when cards are super colorful. And I don't think this card really pops in person, to be honest. But I like
it doesn't. I'm surprised.
I like the art though.
What's up, Drew?
What's up, Drew? I really like the art. I think it's probably Zamazenta's best card. No, the Crown Zenith one's pretty fire.
Dude, the Crown Zenith, Zamazenta, and Zacian both are on point.
Yeah, I love those cards. They were so cheap, and I would always talk about them. I never bought them. I think I'm gonna put it in like B tier, so I'm just gonna put it
in B proper. That's fine. Yeah, that works. That works for me.
Oh God, what do I want to do? Fire,
dude.
Fire.
I love these kind of artworks in Pokemon. Exactly. They do it for me every single time. These are the kind of artworks that I enjoy.
I agree. I think one of my favorite. I think it's my second favorite art rare in the set. It might be my favorite, but I go back and forth. But when I saw this card, I was super happy. Obviously, well, geez, this picture is very OC. Look at that. But
Scarlet and Violet print quality, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I think it's the perfect art rare. Like, it's not a super S tier Pokemon, which shout out to Java doesn't like, but I think it's A tier. I love this card. I think it looks really good in person, and I love that it's going to be cheap because I could pick up some copies for myself.
Kangaskhan is such a cool Pokemon.
Kangaroo is my favorite Pokemon, or my favorite animal.
Dude, like Kangaskhan is so cool. I always dug the whole having the baby in the pouch. I love that it was, if I'm not mistaken, a Safari Zone Pokemon. So big fan of that. The Quagsire in there as well. Pretty awesome. Again, the art style rocks. I love the cards that kind of tell or start to tell a little story. So yeah, I'm with you. This is an A tier all day for me.
Love it.
I don't think I'm going to get as canceled as you think, Ponga.
Yeah.
Just some of the cards, just some of the stuff I have a problem with.
I was gonna do like full Destin Rivals, but
We'd be here for a year.
yeah, I feel like I'd have too many S tiers, so I couldn't do it all.
I'd have too many S tiers.
All right, go ahead.
It's your pick. That was no, it's my pick. I'm an idiot. This top left again. We're just gonna go top left. Oh man. All right. So I'm gonna say this card absolutely slaps too.
Dude, have you seen it in person?
No.
Oh my god, dude, it pops. The colors are perfect.
The Drowsy chilling on the left-hand side is the best part about it. Just hanging out. Like, oh, you got the Sneasel in there too.
Look
like,
how annoying.
It's just like this card. I know people were having a heart attack that this is going to be the promo for Destin Rivals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the little tail's the best. But cards like this, again, it's kind of the same art style as the Meowth that we're going to be looking at in a little bit.
Team Rocket, come on, like what are we?
But people don't want to hear that. Us boomers, 33 and older, don't want to hear that because we didn't have a Wobbuffet. We had Ekans, Coughing, and Meowth. That's what we had.
They're mad it doesn't have Jesse and James, which is an absolute joke.
No, I mean, dude, like this is. I love the coloring of the card. This is an easy. Oh, man, I think I'm gonna say this. This is an S tier card in my eyes.
I'm close to S tier.
Like I don't know. Like there's only one other card in here that's S tier, and I don't know. There are some really good arts in this set. I just love how this card is. Again, the trainers aren't super big in the card. They're not distracting from the Pokemon and just add to the story of it. So I'm a big fan. You know, I'm going to say it's A+. I'm not going to go full S. A+ here.
It's just the perfect art rare. I mean, it's exactly what Scarlet and Violet has been with art rares. Cool looking Pokemon, cool looking cards.
Yeah.
Not only highlight the most popular Pokemon. It's perfect, and I love it. I think it's God, I'm with you. I think it's almost S. So we're just gonna put it in A because
I
think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, it's a good looking, great looking card for sure.
Yeah. So I did include some trainers as the SAR. So I basically did the art rares and SARs. Let's do this one.
So Spidops.
Yeah, I hate spiders, but dude, it's once again, dude, like how many cards in Pokemon's history have you seen that look like this? Just green and black?
None.
It looks really good in person. Not the best Pokemon. I will agree with that. It's not my favorite, but I pulled it and I was like, wait, this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna be
Splinter Cell, baby. That's the vibes I'm getting from this.
But I love when Pokemon does arts that don't look like anything else. Like the black and gold cards, awesome because there's nothing else that looks like them. I like that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite. I think I'd probably put it like B tier, maybe.
Okay. So this isn't my favorite for sure.
Maybe C. Maybe
yeah,
C.
I'm going C tier. Like this is a C tier card. I'm not going to be overwhelmed. Holy moly, these guys. What's up, Spat? I'm not going to be overwhelmed with the excitement when I pull this card, but I'm also not going to be, dead ass about it either. So, you're going to put it in between C and B. Okay, I think that's a fair.
I think I'm going to put it in C.
Okay. Yeah, the green's a little off-putting. It's very green, but I like what you said. It's definitely a unique art for Pokemon. I love how Pong is drinking a Voodoo Ranger right now. It makes me so happy. Saturday night, baby. What's up? Cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
just give me top left card again, my friend. We're just gonna keep doing that. Jeez, dude. So Another Weezing. I love this card as well. Like, I don't have any problem with this. When the trainers look like this, and this is just what a Rocket's
How
Weezing,
happy he is.
correct? This is just a Rocket's Weezing. Like, it's just a generic Rocket guy. Like, but I love the fact that he's not overtaking the card art. Like, and I think this is what I needed to get out when I was talking to Java the other night. Like, I don't necessarily hate. Like, I like the trainer gallery cards. I've always liked the trainer gallery cards. They're not overtaking the art. The way these are done, very reminiscent to trainer galleries. Big fan of this card as well. I'm gonna put this one. Oh man, see, I just gotta get a little closer and look because I haven't seen these in person yet. It's a good card. I'd say this is a B. I like this better than I like the Zamazenta.
Yeah, I like that one better than the Zamazenta as well, I think. Oh no, I made these too big.
I had a voodoo earlier ripping Ronas now. Nice, man.
Who said that? Oh, let's
Spat.
go.
That's it, buddy.
That.
Hope everyone's doing well in here tonight. Thank you all for being here. If you are watching after the fact, please like and subscribe. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go B as well.
Okay, perfect. I think it's not a bad B. B is a solid tier. Some of these arts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Orbeetle, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. And I think it's like C tier. I don't think it's terrible.
It's not bad. I'm going C tier as well with this.
Yeah.
Wish it was a different Pokemon other than Orbeetle, but like you said, it's nice seeing them do some different things with different Pokemon from different eras with Rocket. I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, I think C tier is fine. I haven't seen anything egregious yet, which is good. All right, top left. We're gonna keep going. Top, dude. This card's awesome too. Yeah. Like this is a solid card. All the Raticates around, like that's so cool. Also, the Rocket guy is just being a cheesy Rocket dude in the back. Yeah, these cards are top notch to me. I like all these cards. I think the ARs in this set might be some of the best ARs in Scarlet and Violet so far. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in B as well, just because it's Eradicate and not my favorite Pokemon. But if you put, I mean, you could have easily put Grimer in that card as well, and it would have had the same kind of aesthetic, you know, in the sewer pipe. I think it's pretty cool.
I agree. I'm gonna go with B as well. I think it's a cool card for sure, and it's Eradicate. Perfect choice for a Pokemon. Murkrow. So,
see, this is where I start to like not like it a little too much. Like,
see, I'm completely on the opposite end. I opened this card the other night.
How's it look in person?
It was right after the Wobbuffet, and I'm like, dude, these cards next to each other, there's just so much color.
Okay.
Like, and I know the trainer's big, but like they're just chilling, like on a balcony in a building. You got kind of like the night ambiance there with all the lights in the background,
like an 80s moon or sun in the back. Like it's very
something about the card just like hits with my brain. Like it just pops. And I'm a sucker. Once again, I'm a sucker for cards with a bunch of color. And that's exactly what this is. With that said, I don't like it as much as the Wobbuffet. I'm probably around like the B one. But
so
I think it's my favorite one in the B tier that we've put there.
Okay. I'm gonna put it in the B tier as well because I think I like it better than the Spidops. The more you talked about the,
you're gonna you sounded like you were gonna put it in D tier.
Oh no. Like I don't like the fact that the Rocket character is as big as they are, but like you said, I think it's not overpowering and not like there's a card in this set where I absolutely do not like where the trainer is. I like the coloring in the background. It's definitely does Ponga get happier as he loses the beard?
Yeah, I had a shave for work this week.
Yeah, got it. Oh, did you have to put mask on? Yeah, that sucks. Fit test, baby. I like the coloring of the card for sure. Muckrow, not my favorite Pokemon. But I like the Miami Vice
name
80s
again.
style.
Say that name. Say the Pokemon's name again.
Did I have messed it up?
Say it. Say it.
Muckrow?
No, come on. We got to cancel this, man. This is crazy. I've never heard someone. It's Murkrow.
Murkrow. Thank you. Sorry. Cancel me. That's fine. I'm bad with names. Everyone knows it. Oh God, he goes. Yeah, Spat, cancel me. It's fine. I could be canceled. I don't care. I like the card. You can put it in B. I wish the Rocket Trainer wasn't as big. Call me out. Cancel this man. Cancel me. It's fine. All right. Top left. Dude, fire. This card's cool. I'm a big fan of Moltres. Always been a big fan of Moltres. I like it. It's not an S tier card for me. Again, I kind of like how the character is being almost zeroed in on by the Pokemon, and it's just in its own little circle there. Love the fire type Pokemon, so I'm gonna put this in A tier. I'm a big fan of this card. I'm sure it looks crazy in person too.
Oh, I was on the verge of putting this one in S when I saw the set, and then I pulled it in my second or third box.
Fire.
No, the opposite.
Oh, it looks like crap.
I thought the texture was awful.
No. Oh no.
A Japanese card when you put it under the light, it feels like it's popping, like it's 3D.
Yeah.
I didn't get that with this card.
Okay. So the texturing wasn't good around the characters and stuff.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't what I was expecting.
Okay.
And I'm always oh, you shouldn't always what you're expecting, but it's with this kind of card, you think the texture, the whole outline of the Pokemon is gonna be kind of textured and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think it's still a good card. I'm probably still an A tier for it, but I'm definitely below the Nidoking. For sure, 100%. And it
just based on texturing.
Yeah, it was probably between A and S before I pulled it, and it's probably between B and A after I pulled
wow.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's still a fire card, and it's an awesome Pokemon, so it deserves at least A. But I was a little disappointed when I pulled it.
So I can get that too with the texturing, because sometimes the texturing can fall a little flat on stuff.
I don't think
I usually see that from the English side. What's that?
I said I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's as good as a lot of other cards are.
Okay. Right on. Your pick, sir.
S tier.
S. That's the best card. That's the best card in the entire set.
I saw this card and I was like, game over. It's done.
Yeah. It's so good. Also, Meowth is just being a cat in this picture, which is awesome. Yeah. This card. Giovanni's in the back. I love the chibi style. I'm a big fan of this card. Again, this kind of follows the Kangaskhan artwork. That's the card of the set. That should have been a secret art rare in my eyes, not an art rare. That's a great looking card.
Yeah, it is. I totally agree with you.
All right, go to the next top left card, sir. Ugh.
D tier.
This is so. I said 7 out of 10 on Java's podcast. I saw a couple people's videos.
Evolving Skies, by the way.
Huh?
Terra Festival is better than Evolving Skies.
Oh, well, listen. Are you saying that? Or are you just fucking with me because I said that horrible?
We'll talk about it after.
Okay. So, and I have my thoughts about that too. The more I think about it, I probably shouldn't have said it was better, but it has good cards in it. We'll move forward. Bro, why did I have to come in during this shit? Hey, Java.
He just rates the tier of Pokemon. He doesn't rate the actual card. So
I love this. This is an A tier card. Spat, you were incorrect.
I think I put it in A. I think I'll still put it in A.
I'm
It
not putting it in an A. I
oh,
don't like this
can I
card.
just
The
can I
more
just
I look at it, the less I like
can I
it.
just can I just interrupt you? I haven't pulled it yet. So, once again, I like rating cards after I pull them. I think the intentions for it to look mean, and it looks mean. Like, Mewtwo's got a frown on his face, Giovanni looks evil. I don't like the looking
Someone
up at
said
them.
that Mewtwo looks like he's wearing a diaper, and it's hard to not see that one. Just see like
I like the Pokemon Go alt art better.
the Pokemon Go alt art is hands down a better alt art than
It's
this one.
from the trailer, the original Pokemon Go trailer, it's the perfect art for that card, but, um, this
Yeah, I
card's well,
Giovanni could say whatever he wants to Mewtwo. Mewtwo doesn't listen to Giovanni. And I think we've learned that too through a couple movies and such. I don't know. I'm not. I I
it
first saw it.
how mean it looks.
What's that?
I think it gets elevated because how mean it looks.
Yeah, but I also just like the coloring in the background. Like I normally like pink backgrounds, but it washes
Red.
Mewtwo out.
I think it's red.
Is it red? It looks pink on my end. So it's still washing him out a little bit. I don't like how Giovanni is like the main focus in the card. Too much Giovanni. Mewtwo didn't. If anything, Mewtwo should have been fighting Giovanni or like trying to break away from or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead.
I think we're so spoiled from the Shining Legends card, the Mewtwo.
The Mewtwo's so good. I'm putting this in D. I'm saying it.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said D.
Mewtwo's a D card.
No, not Mewtwo. Mewtwo's a great card. This card is a D.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're so spoiled from that card because like that's the best possible scened Mewtwo that you could possibly have on a card.
Yeah.
Like no matter what they do on a Mewtwo card, like it's just not gonna be as good.
Speckles, are you kidding? Dude, compared to some of these, actually, I don't know. I guess I can't put it below Spidops. You can put it in C tier.
I'm gonna put it in an A, so we're gonna have to put it in B.
That's fine. Be scared. Be scared. Put you in L tier. What does that mean? Luscious? Lucrative?
It's just funny because like
That's harsh.
yeah,
Loser? Are you calling me a loser, Spat?
stack of code cards to read the chat every single time.
I'm not a loser, Spat. I'm a Giants fan, and we won the draft this year. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Is it me?
It's you. It's you, sir.
It's you, sir.
Love you, Spat. Hold on.
So is this
I
not
think you did something.
What do you mean I did something?
I'm getting feedback. Hello. That's better now.
I didn't do anything.
I don't know what happened. I just was getting feedback. It's gone now. Okay.
Interesting. I didn't move. This is the typical like Scarlet and Violet SAR trainer, isn't it?
Yes.
There's like
Very-
5 cards that look just like this.
Yeah, very much so. They really leaned into the
See,
up close and personal. Like I think Crown Zenith did it best with their trainers. SAR, well, their glaring gallery stuff did trainers the best.
it's C.
Yeah, I'm gonna go C tier as well. No, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna go D tier. That card's not exciting at all.
Oh, it might be the worst one.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm with you.
All right, top left again, my friend. Ooh, dude, Houndoom. Actually, though, I'm gonna say like
Why is he floating in the air?
that makes no sense. First, that makes no sense.
Why is he flying?
I actually don't like this card as much as I originally thought I was going to in person. What's up,
Look at it. When you look at
AW?
why is he flying?
You see flying. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put this. Oh man, it's Houndoom though. There's so many badass Houndoom cards. Well, hey, what's up, BB? How are you doing, friend? Good seeing you in here. AWOL man, what's going on? I don't know. I'm gonna put this in C tier.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this goes C tier. There's some really fire Houndoom arts out there. and I think I'm comparing them to this artwork right now, and this one just doesn't stack up.
This is a trap card. I think people rate this high because of the Pokemon.
Yeah, well, that's why I said C.
Uh,
It does get ranked high because of the Pokemon, I would assume. Houndoom's a objectively awesome Pokemon.
I think it's like somewhere
Everyone's
around.
saying how handsome and young you are, Panga.
Yeah, I hate it. I don't want to talk about it. I think it's like somewhere around B or A to me. I'm like kind of like in between those two. I don't think I think I like it more than like the Raticate, but I don't think I like it as much as like the Wobbuffet. So I'm kind of like in between the two.
I definitely like the Raticate more.
Okay. You put it where?
I put it in C.
All right. I'm gonna put it. It's probably like here then, right?
I think that's fair.
No, I don't know if I like that, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna get upset about it. Or is it? I think I did Houndoom, right? No, you did Houndoom.
That was me. Yeah, you're next.
I think this one's better than the other one. It's like all of the trainers from the set in it in one card, right?
Yeah.
Um, I don't hate it. I get why they did it, right? Like it's the Team Rocket card. I kind of like the colors. I don't really like Giovanni. Looks kind of wonky to me on this card.
A little bit.
I don't hate it though.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I feel like
it's kind of like a crappy take on the Friends and Paldea and like Galarian.
Like right there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say C. It's better than the other one, so I feel like if you were gonna say B, then that works out.
Yeah, I'm fine with putting it there because I think I'd rather pull this than the Orbeetle, just because the art rare versus SAR. But when you're opening a Japanese box and you pull that as your SAR,
you can't be mad.
Yeah, I mean, you're happy with an SAR, and God, I don't know. With this set, I pulled like 4 double banger boxes in a row, like 4 double hit boxes in a row.
Oh, so you get the SAR trainer and then the SAR. That's awesome. That always is it 30 pack set or 20 pack?
It was like an SR or a gold plus the
Oh, okay.
The SAR. Yeah.
20 or 30 packs? 30?
God, I didn't even count. Is it 30?
I think it's 30. It's a regular release.
Yeah, I think
only
it's 30.
Only 151 got the 20 pack treatment. If I'm not mistaken.
Legendary Heartbeat, is that 20?
Scarlet and Violet?
No, that was Vivid Voltage Japanese. I don't know. Who cares?
Okay.
I don't count when I open them.
Top left. Juice. I love the Golbat in the bottom. Very awesome. It's busy though, and it's busy kind of in a bad way a little bit. So not as much juice as I originally made it seem like. I don't know who you guys are, I guess. Again, the trainers are small on the card, pretty awesome. I like the Golbat. I think I am gonna just say C tier though.
Ooh, I don't know about C. I'm probably around like the Mewtwo.
Okay, B tier.
Yeah, I think it's my 3rd favorite SAR behind the Nidoking and Moltres. I think Crobat's a really cool Pokemon as well.
See, this list is cooked. Listen, guys, we've been through this for 26 episodes now.
Wait, which one is he mad about?
I think he's mad about this, me saying this is in C.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think this is
Are you actually surprised this is on brand for sure? Hey, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Like, I think oh wow, I think I just messed up this I don't know how to do this. No, I don't know what I just did. So, I think it's a cool card for sure.
Who you need to go get your eyes checked out if you think this is an A tier card. Like, stop what you're doing. Go to the doctor right now.
If it were me, I'd probably put it like here.
Okay.
But you put it in what, C?
C. So it's gonna float around the B tier, which is fine. Like I
I I think people just go, oh, it's a Crobat, so it's automatically. I don't know.
A crap tier.
I'd rather have the Wobbuffet than the Crobat.
I'd rather have the Wobbuffet than the Crobat. 100%. It's a better card. Ooh.
Ooh, you got
What
so
a noise.
All right.
Why?
Um,
It's a pretty artwork, but just please put it in Y. Just
really?
I like the artwork. No, the Clam Grimer is not A. The
So
Clam
wait,
is going
I
to
like the
Y.
artwork, but it's Y.
It's a Y. Why is it in the set?
Well, you didn't. You didn't.
I didn't. Well, it doesn't matter what I did before. Why is this one in this set?
But you could have said the same about Zamazenta, and you didn't. I think this is a better art than Zamazenta.
It probably is a better art than Zamazenta. I just don't understand why the Clams in this set.
Why is Zamazenta in Rocket? You make no sense.
I don't make sense. I don't know. I don't know.
I think Clamperl is a pretty decent Pokemon, in my
I
opinion.
think Clamperl, what a pretty decent. I know where you sleep.
See, you could tell like how people rate it based on like how they.
Grew up with Pokemon.
No, I
It's
think
a pretty card. Like I like the art, but
so you like the art, but it's Y tier.
it's Y tier. I don't know. It's a better looking card than Zamazenta. I just don't understand why they went with the pearls. That's even worse than
So if this card wasn't in Rocket, where would you rate it?
if this card wasn't in Rocket, where I rate it with that artwork. That's a B+ artwork.
Right?
It's a good listen. It's a great artwork. I'm not knocking the artwork.
I think in every set there's ARs that you're like, why is this in this set?
There is. And it is. And I guess maybe I shouldn't say why. I just wanted to put something in Y. Nothing's going into the Y tier.
You open like Prismatic. Why is there a Lugia EX and like I think there's a Blaziken EX? Like, what are we doing here?
Snorlax EX.
Like,
yeah.
cards that it's like filler cards. And for whatever reason, I opened 11 boxes. I think I only pulled this card one time. I'm probably tier for Clamperl.
What is going into these rankings? Is it strictly art? Do the Pokemon in it matter? They do a little bit to me. Where did you put that, Ponga?
You put it in Y, so I had to put it all the way down here.
Where would you originally putting it?
Probably like B.
I won't do it to the card because the artwork is pretty. So you can put it in B.
That's fine. I'm not gonna be mad at you. Like Java genuinely gets heated when he doesn't.
Oh, agree. Java is probably about to commit Harry Carey.
It's like, oh, I can't. It's not a Charizard.
Java, I do promise you though that if it was a Charizard, it would 100% be in the Y tier.
Yeah, Charizard's so mid, dude.
Just trying to assess the parameters, so I know exactly how dusted these takes are.
I genuinely think people like Charizard as much as they do because it makes them money, but that's another conversation.
You can't say that out loud, Ponga.
Yeah. So do you want to keep it in Y? That's fine.
No, fine. I don't. Pull it out of Y. Let's put it in B. It's fine. It's a better card than the Zamazenta.
You're gonna call it crazy. I think it's like upper, like if you were to put all the cards, like we rated all the ARs in Scarlet and Violet, I think it's in like the upper, like the top third of them, probably. That's how good the Clamperl is.
It's very Little Mermaid feel. It's not bad. All right, last card. Blaziken. I don't know. What do you think about this card?
You could say the same thing. Why is it in a Rocket? Why is it Rocket?
Yeah, why isn't it? There's no rock. Yeah, I don't know.
There's not even a trainer in the card. Why is there trainers in some of the ARs and not others? I think it's like B tier. I think it's kind of middle road. There's a lot in B tier in this set, but I don't think there's a lot of bad cards.
No, there's not a lot of bad cards. I'd say C.
Oh man,
I'd say C on the Blaziken. Other better Blaziken arts out there.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, this isn't a terrible tier list.
So I think people are going to disagree on the Mewtwo, the Houndoom, and the Crobat the most.
People are sheep.
That, and I think some people might not be as high on the Kangaskhan, but
yeah, but that card's hot.
That card's Beautiful.
And the Meowth is a 1,000% an S tier card.
So that was your only S tier then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I had this one and this one in S tier.
Yeah. I mean, that one's the Meowth is.
I like the Nidoking so much. Like, I would love to just have like a 300 of it in a binder. Like, that's how much.
Really? Did you
Yeah.
see Greenie's?
Yeah.
Shadow Fist Diglett binder, bro.
His PC is fire.
Yo, what the fuck was going on with that? It was just ground glizzies galore, homie.
Best PC in the game.
Saint Grimer said Spidops and Crobat a touch lower. Other than that, looks solid. Yeah. I feel like it's a very fair.
I had the Spidops a little higher as well.
Yeah, I brought those down. You can blame me for that. But
the green card pops in person.
Need a 300 card binder of Durant EX.
Dude, Durant EX is another fire card.
I like that. No, it's not the best. Hold on. I should have shown these. I should have showed. Where are they? Here they are. Like, we're talking about great arts. Ponga knows about these.
Oh, dude, this guy.
We're talking about great arts like Skunk Tank and then like Sandaconda, alt arts.
How'd you get those?
I know this really hunky dude from Chicago, and he let me stream with them, and then we did this. This list is communist, and then I got these awesome cards. Thanks, Ponga. They came from Ponga, ladies and gentlemen. He is the handsome gentleman I was talking about.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
This list is communist.
Bat's not even a real Pokemon fan. He just goes based on what makes him money.
Dude, so. Greedent alt art is fire, BB. Listen, a lot of the alt arts are very, very good. The fact that you can get a Battle Styles booster box for $180 right now is stupid.
I think the most underrated alt arts is what Greedent, Beedrill, like Grimer just said, and Unknown.
Unknown's fire. I love Aerodactyl too.
Well, yeah, but that's not really underrated. That's like one of the top hits in the set.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Beedrill's good. Beedrill's real good. All right. Now that we've been called communists, I have 4 Greedent alt art PSA 10s I'm invested in.
I'll be at 80%, baby.
Yeah. I'll give you 81% cap. It goes cap.
82%.
Oh man, look. We're gonna just we're gonna run this right up to 90. All right, guys. That was the tier list. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. We are gonna move on.
If you don't like it, don't care.
It. Yes. All right, next up, hot takes.
Oh, you gotta go. I gotta think of mine.
You gotta think of yours. All right, so I'm interested in your thoughts on this. This was my hot take with Java the other day. Oh man, pop reports, population reports on cards will matter in the future. I don't think it's sustainable to think that some of these cards that have 75,000 graded copies in a PSA, whatever, are going to hold value long term if we're not booming. I think you see a lot of that stuff go down. I think pop reports, populations on cards start to matter more and more as the hobby matures a little bit more. Again, like, we're very much in the infancy of Pokemon. It's only 25, 30 years old. Like, it's not that old. So moving on down the line, I think harder to find more niche stuff is going to actually reign supreme in the long run. Thoughts?
I just couldn't care any less about pop reports.
Okay.
I think I've said that before in another one of our podcasts.
You have.
I'll never be like, oh, I wonder how many are in this. I just don't care. What's the price of the card? That's all I care about. I don't know. I don't really grade anymore anyway, so I guess I'm a terrible person to ask, but I don't care necessarily about the pop of the card. I care more of if I grade it and it 10s, am I going to be able to sell it? And maybe if Pokemon goes down the drain, Pop Report will matter more. But I really haven't seen it matter for the past 5 years, so um I don't really know what else to say about it. I'll never buy a card strictly off the Pop Report.
Okay.
So
Okay. I don't, and that's not what I'm saying. I don't think I'm saying buying the card off the Pop Report. I'm saying that like cards with 40,000 PSA 10s are not going to retain the value to cards that have
but like
1,000 to 1,500.
if there's 40,000 tens,
Yeah.
I feel like Pokemon would have to be in a very dark spot for it to completely. There's a reason there's 40,000 tens, I guess is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're literally talking about Van Gogh Pikachu again right now. Like they have
Oh,
38,000 tens in PSA, but there's 75,000 graded copies from PSA alone. So like think about that. Like
I
how
don't
does that
I
you
don't
don't
think that
think about that. You don't
I don't think it's crazy. I think there's 40,000 people that want the card probably right now. But like I said, if Pokemon gets real dark, there's a
Yeah, well
dark
I'm
then.
not saying it's going to get dark either. I'm just saying I think that Pop's not mentioned much. It is, but it isn't.
But like I also feel like the card's like 7x or less than that, probably like 5x. Like if it drops in half, is that really that big of a deal? Like it's still crazy up.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I guess like I'm just the wrong person to ask about it because I'm not a buyer of graded cards. So
Okay.
um
Well, thank you for that.
it's interesting though. I don't know. Like I just stick to my sealed stuff. I think I'm in a better place.
Do you, boo?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be difficult. I don't have thoughts about Pop Report. I think it fits into my hot take that I have almost every single live stream that I think people just think way too much about this, and I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I just don't think it matters.
All right. Well,
I think people's brains hold them back more than they realize.
we are moving on from my doesn't matter hot take to
No, no,
Ponga's
that's
hope.
not.
I'm just
I
messing
just
around, dude.
I just don't think it matters that much to
Okay.
me. And so obviously like if the Pop Report of a first edition Charizard in a 10 doubled, like that probably has really big impact, right? Um, if Van Gogh, like the demand of Pokemon goes down, yeah, it might not be an $800 card, it might be a $400 card, but it's still a $400. That's an expensive card. Like, um, yeah, it's definitely interesting. I just don't know. I don't know.
Right on. Higher the pop, better the card. Grimer, we're gonna get to this in a second. Let's see, we got Hive Mind. What's going on? The meta card stock, though, the MetaZoo card stock is nice. I'm a big fan of how they feel in hand, man. So yeah. So welcome, Hive Mind. What is your hot take, Mr. Ponga?
Yeah, I don't think I have a really good one. Terra Festival is better than Evolving Skies.
Damn. Ponga just said it.
So I think I finally want to put to rest this conversation. And so where Java's coming from, right? Is like
Oh,
and so if you don't know what we're referring to, please watch Bierski's episode on Java's channel. Yeah.
it's bowing the shelves, ladies and gentlemen. Like literally bowing the shelves.
Yeah, it's wild. But it's like, how do you rate a set, right? And I think like Java side of things, and I'm kind of paraphrasing, so it's not going to be spot on. It's like, are there popular Pokemon in the set with chase cards, right? And that's a big portion of it. And I think when I rate sets, that's part of it. But I also rate highly in there how fun it's to open, and like all that kind of stuff, which I think being a streamer really has huge impact on. And I think
Absolutely.
Evolving Skies sucks. Like,
Opening Evolving Skies is trashola. So is opening Prismatic, but Terra Festival is like a gem.
that's not my actual hot take, by the way. But I think Destined Rivals is the best set in the past 2 blocks.
Damn.
The best mainline set. I think Crown Zenith still beats it, but
Yeah, I mean,
think it's
Crown
the
Zenith
best.
is the best set over the
Yeah,
past
I think it's the best
5
main.
years.
I think it's the best main set, and the reason I say that is because Evolving Skies doesn't have the trainer gallery, right? And I think the ARs, like, you have, like, we just rated them, right? And we had a bunch of high rated ones. Now add the Lapras, the Psyduck, all those cards into it. It's Destined Rivals is insane. Then you add the Garchomp, the Ho-Oh, the Ethan card. Like, it is popular Pokemon and chases that people want.
Yeah.
I think $300 a box is justified right now. That's how crazy I think it is.
I think that's the most cap thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth before. $300 for a box of modern.
If
Oh
Journey to
my!
200, Destined Rivals should be 400.
Oh, Journey Together shouldn't even be scratching 200.
But it is. But it is.
Yeah.
Wait, can you say that? I think the full arts in Journey and Destined are the best thing Pokemon. One of the best thing. Shouldn't say the best thing. One of the best things Pokemon's ever done to a card. It makes the full art so much better.
With the trainer behind them. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last podcast of Box Nostalgia. I can't even believe you just said that. They are the worst looking cards.
You're the only person I've heard say that.
They are so bad.
You're the only person. So if you compare,
I'm the only person with eyeballs, then I guess, because they're so bad.
If you compare them to like SARs, I agree. But if you just think of them as full arts, they're way better than the normal full art. Way better.
I feel like it's the ghost of the trainer looking over their shoulder. Like, it's the weirdest looking thing. It's not good. I don't like them. I can't believe you just said that, Ponga. Oh, they're so bad. They're so bad. Those are the one I hate those the most out of anything. Those are the worst cards in the Scarlet and Violet block. Like,
yeah, you're the only person I've heard say that.
Well, I'm the only person being truthful. Everyone else is lying to themselves.
I think
you know why? You know why people say that? Because they're spending $400 on a fucking box. That's why, to get their crappy trainer art, full arts. I can't even with you right now.
My favorite part of the hot takes this week is I'm just doing the trolliest thing.
Wait, Brock,
which one's the dust take? Mine or Bierski hitting?
It better be Grimer, please, as a fellow New Jerseyan. Please tell me that you're saying this about Ponga. I can't take this.
Wait, when you compare them to the normal full art, though, I don't think they're better than the SARs or art rares.
He goes, take a guess.
I think Grimer agrees with me because
he does too.
Spot on with me on cards. Because you guys, like, people think of cards like it's like black or white. Like, there's like I rate a set based on this and this only, instead of like actually understanding what people like. And it's wild to me. It is wild.
But it is going off of what people. It's going off of what you like. It's going off what you personally like.
I tend to agree with what the masses agree with.
Because
it's fun.
I don't even know. Ponga, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed.
People think too much.
People think. Bierski, you have to keep the hype train going. Oh, the MetaZoo hype train? Listen, I'm on it. We can show some MetaZoo cards. Like, I'm all about the MetaZoo hype train, baby. I will be live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. MetaZoo only show. Yes.
Going live during my big stream. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm going to be gone all day tomorrow. I'm driving all the way to Fredericksburg, Virginia, and all the way back again. And then I'm going live because I haven't been live all week. I will hop in and see you and say hi. And that's crazy. What's crazy is you like literally the worst cards produced in Pokemon over the past 10 years. Like, people say they hate rainbows. Rainbows are better than those trash cards.
I love rainbows.
See? You just listen, you made a bad decision saying that those were good looking cards.
Okay.
It's all right. Sorry. Well, I'll forgive you this time, Ponga. All right.
Oh, I need another Juice Force.
Here, let's get in here. Ladies and gentlemen, Thursday to today has been a monumentous undertaking in the world of Giants fans. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a giant redemption happening. They did not shit the bed. I feel very good about it. Look at Ponga's laughing. Yeah, dude, listen, as a Giants fan, it's been scary over the past couple of years. Really scary. I'm happy with where the Giants went with a lot of their picks. I'm glad they got a quarterback that they thought that they can work with. The Sanders dropping to the 5th round is wild. I guess we're going to start hearing more about why that happened. I think there's been some yeah, he's not good. There's also, I guess, character issues and him not really giving a fuck about what the coaches and GMs think. So it's just very interesting.
It's crazy, like objectively, when you look at a quarterback, like, is it that big of a conspiracy that like 32 teams didn't want him? Like,
and the Browns, I don't think even wanted him, and he just kept falling to them, and they kind of like, well, I guess so. My only thing is, watch out for that kid, because he might go freaking nuts now.
He's not bad, but he's not
it might be just what he needed. But I'm happy with the Giants' 1st round pick, Carter.
I hope he pans out. I hope he pans out.
I hope he does. I don't know much about Jackson Dart. I don't follow it all that much.
What do you want me to go in on Jackson Dart?
Huh?
Do you want me to go in on Jackson Dart?
I do. Hit me up with it.
There was like a report that like months ago, no one cared about Jackson Dart. And then there was like a rumor that the Rams liked him. And then everyone liked Jackson Dart.
Because of Sean McVay. Oh my God, Ponga, get off of him already, okay? I can't even.
No, well, the Rams picked at 26. Is it coincidence that the Giants traded up to 25 to draft him?
And then they traded out of 26, right? Didn't they trade out of the 1st round?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Hey, imagine being a team that feels so good about their roster, you just trade out of the 1st round. That's
so they wanted a tight end, right? So last year,
they got a tight end 2nd round, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Right. So last year they were all day. The report was they were trading up for Brock Bowers, and the deal was basically done with the Falcons at number 9. They were going to trade up ahead of the Raiders, and they were going to draft Brock Bowers, which Brock Bowers in the Rams offense, good night. Like, it would have been like unstoppable, literally unstoppable. And the Falcons ended up wanting a quarterback, so they drafted Michael Penix and didn't trade. And so this year, I think the Rams wanted, the 2 tight ends, the Michigan one and that the Bears picked, and then Warren from Penn State. And they both went super early. And then I think the Rams knew that they could still get Ferguson from Oregon in the 2nd round. And so they traded out, and they got another 1st rounder next year.
Yeah,
so now they have awesome. 2 1st rounders. And next year's quarterback class is like miles better than this year. And so they're probably gonna, if there's a quarterback they love next year, they're gonna trade up and draft a quarterback to replace Stafford. I mean, you have Arch Manning, you have Penn State's quarterback Drew Aller. So I think next year might be the year that they trade those 2 first picks and then the following year's first pick to go up in like the top 3 to 5. And if there's a guy they like, they're going to go get him. Because every year it's like a game with Stafford, right? It's like, is he retiring? Is he leaving? And so I wouldn't mind next year having a quarterback that sits behind Stafford for at least a year and then takes over. But yeah, I mean, they got a 1st round pick and the guy they wanted. There was rumors out there by the Rams' big reporter for The Athletic that the Rams felt so good about Ferguson, the tight end they chose in the 2nd round, that they almost picked him at 26. So they got him 26 later and got a 1st round pick.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good movement by your GM for sure.
the Rams have like the best drafting team in football, or one of them.
Did you see the Browns war room when they drafted Sanders? There was not a smile on their faces.
Well, you just like have to take him at some point, right?
I love it. It was so good. Everyone was pissed off about it.
Yeah.
So yes, the Giants not crapping themselves in front of the entire world.
Giants got the best player in the draft, probably.
Yeah. So we'll see. The Giants defense better be something spectacular this season.
Can we talk about how crazy it is that on ESPN, the number 1 overall pick got no attention? They didn't even show his interview on ESPN. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, Ward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knew he was the first pick, and they chose not to show it. And instead, they show Mel Kiper on TV.
Pissed off about Sanders not getting drafted.
Like, bro, it's
because Mel Kiper's trash. Let me tell you. He fucks up his rankings every year. He's so bad.
Well, mock drafts are impossible, but like you could like Sanders, but like give the kid his moment, dude. He just got drafted number 1 overall. Like, don't make it about someone else.
Yeah.
I just hate conclusion. It's the biggest moment of the guy's life. Like, let him have it a little bit, please. ESPN. Thank you.
Just a little bit. All right, we'll move on from football because I just watched our viewership drop from an already small number to a very small number. So we're gonna move on. Yeah, so happy about all that. And we are gonna get into our last segment of the day. It's the same one we do every time. Nice way to wind down these podcasts. A little bit of Who's That Pokemon. Let me go ahead and get this presented. Oh. Did it just freeze? No, we're good. Okay. Boom. Here you go. Ponga, you go.
Is that Rockruff?
You are correct, sir. Little Rockruff app. Oh, Wattrel. Let's go.
Oh, is it Glam? Glam. I don't know. What is it? Glams now, or is it Glam?
You're so close.
What's the second half of the name?
What do cats do, bro?
Is it Glam Meow?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I knew it was Glam.
Oh. Damn it. I'm not going to get it. I can see his face too. It begins with a C, if I'm not mistaken. Croagunk? Croagunk. Terrible. Terrible at Pokemon. The fuck is that?
That's Oh my god, why can't I think of his name? It's
Is it a Corphish evolution?
Yeah. You're looking it up, you cheater.
I'm not looking it up. I'm not looking it up.
I heard you clicking around.
I'm clicking around between the studio and the Who's This Pokemon.
Okay. I don't know, Corphish. I don't know what's his evolution's name.
Crawdaunt. I think it's terrifying looking.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't think of this one's name either. This one sucks catching in Pokemon Go. It's so common.
I can see it. Oh, I have no idea. I have no clue who this is.
What's its name, dude? Oh, I'm gonna see it and it's gonna make me so mad. Go ahead.
Frillish.
Not
where I was going.
Oh god.
It's just Pidgeotto or Pidgeot, no?
Is it?
Yeah. Or Bravery.
That's what that looks weird for a Pidgeot.
You want to say Bravery?
No, I'm just gonna go Pidgeotto. I don't care.
It was Pidgeotto. Oh my god, dude, these Pokemon are bizarro looking today. What in God's name is this? I have no idea.
Oh, it starts with an A, doesn't it?
He's got like a little claw hand and a tail.
Yeah, this guy. It's
Frankenstein's monster.
The Pokemon before it's like short and has like 2 eyes. I can't. Our I don't know. It's something with a name. Yeah, I was close. I was like R.
Oh, this is the Larvitar. Axnu, idiot.
What? You said
What?
R? I have never seen this Pokemon before in my life.
I have no idea what this is. Oh, Glimmet.
I've never seen that Pokemon in my life.
You know what this one is?
Chien Pao.
That's it. All right, 2 more. Is this one of those otter Pokemon?
Yeah, I think so.
I have no idea what its name is.
Is it Blitzel or Floatzel or something like that?
Floatzel.
Oh, what's
Lydian?
Ledian? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. All right. That is gonna be that's Spinarak. I'm better than you. It's off now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's episode 26 of the Box Nostalgia Podcast. Please like and subscribe. We are on the slow climb to 250. I think we're at 208 right now. Trying to get to 250. Obviously, we have been lacking in our keeping this thing going every other week. No way. So again, I will say it. We are trying to get better at that. Hopefully, he goes, nah. Hopefully, we can get better at that for you guys. But these are fun to do. We appreciate you all being here and watching. And we hope you guys have a good night. Also, please don't forget to check Pong out tomorrow at, if I'm not mistaken, 8 p.m. Eastern time for his box rip of a base set 2 WotC box. Pull it on screen again, please, sir. WotC box, base set 2. I love how Dan shipped it in a PSA box. That is classic.
It was.
I hope you all have a good night, and we will catch you on the next stream. Peace.